Well, for anybody that's in there watching, uh, I okay. I should be capturing that. I don't know why all the noise. Oh, I know. Let me turn that down some. Well, that's just until I get into the game. But I'll turn it back up here in just a second. I need to get in here and see my stream. Let's see here. Okay. See, I'm live, but it's not showing the game, and I don't understand it. But what I'm going to be doing is for all of those of you who haven't seen uh, Getting Over It, uh, it's an extremely challenging game. The last time I played it has probably been a year and a half to 2 years ago, but uh, I I'm going to be starting this. Yeah, I guess it's showing the game. Okay. Uh, I thought I'd give everybody a chance to see it, and maybe some of you would be interested in it. It's one of them games that if you let yourself get too shook up over it, you'll be pulling your hair out. You'll be literally going crazy because the game can be extremely hard. And yet, if you learn how to do it, it can be extremely simple. Uh, the furthest I've ever gotten is about a fourth of the way up it. And of course, then I fell the whole way back down. Uh, you can go on YouTube, and there's videos of a guy who, as far as I'm concerned, is a world champion of it. He did this game in less than 2 minutes, I believe it was, just a little less than 2 minutes. Finally, but at any rate, it's around 2 minutes. But he goes up this through this game and completes it so fast and so easy. When you watch it, you just won't believe it, especially once you've tried it. But it's Getting Over It by Bennett Foddy, and it is very very hard, but it's a real challenge and a lot of fun. Howdy, Queen. Howdy, everybody in the chat. Uh, I just had to do this because I really like the game. Uh, but it's all you use a mouse on the computer, and I don't honestly know if you can do it on any of the gaming machines or not. But you need to use a mouse or something that you could roll to make yourself move. Because I'll show you here. You see how I have a sledgehammer there that I'm able to move, and you that circle that shows up around the head of the mouse. It's all based on where that is. Now, what I need to do is move myself, and you can move yourself different ways like this.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Now, that was the commentary that comes with the game. And they tell you about it some and give you things they talk to you some as you're going through the game. And as you can see, this isn't that easy unless you've been doing it for a while and you have some practice. And then, but I have to get up over this tree in order to. I did it. Now I have to get up over here. And it's all in throwing yourself with by swinging that sledgehammer. And okay, now
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
believe me, it isn't easy, but it's all in learning how to move your mouse. It's and like I say, if you go and watch the person who is able to do it super fast, uh, you'll think to yourself, well, surely that looks so easy. Uh, so surely I can do it. Now I've been way beyond this point. So it's whoa, no. You have to be careful that you don't slide off of places, and you're better off to just take yourself up a little bit at a time sometimes.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
But
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavour. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
hello. Okay. Now I have to. Whoop, I have to get myself up on there and then flip myself up. Believe me, it is not easy, but it is a real challenge. And you can't like take your hammer and just go up and hook on anywhere. You can't you can't do it. Like right there, I cannot hook on anything. I have to shoot myself up and flip that hammer over to catch it up on the top. You cannot go up the sides here or anything like that. Ah, I just got myself up on there. Now, if I can do this without going, whoa, oh, oh no,
Oof, sorry
no.
about that.
Now, I have to try. Okay. And when you watch that person who's fast at it and does it good, he goes up over this stuff like it's nothing. I mean, he just continually spins his mouse, and up he goes. Anyway, uh, yeah, yeah. So I'm getting her done. I'm gonna tell you right now. It. Howdy, Taz. Everybody. Sharp. Uh, I'm gonna tell you. Like I say, I don't know if any of you have ever played this, but it is one of the most challenging games you'll ever play. Uh, you cannot believe how much of a challenge this is. Oh, come on. I need to get up on that barrel. at all possible. Okay. Now, and it's the movement of uh, because a lot of times your movement is the opposite of what you think it's supposed to be. You have to train yourself, and I don't know if you can change uh, like your axis of movement on this. Uh, uh, I don't know. I haven't tried anything like that. I just know that it's it's not easy moving yourself in the direction that you want to go. And now I need to get myself.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this
Oh
dead tree that blocks the
no!
way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Yep, like I say, it's extremely hard. But if you love a challenge, oh
Oh, it happened
no!
again. Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
Anyway, I just wanted to introduce you to it. I've gotten way, way above this, where I've gotten to today. And, uh, but anyway, like I'm not going to go ahead and get out of it. I've done enough of it because you can usually only take so much. And even though I have played it for like a couple hours at a time, just keep trying over and over because you will, believe me. Okay, watch this. I'm going to throw
This thing that we
myself
call
down.
failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
But I just wanted to show you, it's very easy to, to go down. And it's actually very easy to go up if you do it right. Uh, you have to get the rotation of your mouse just right. It's all in the rotation of your mouse. But if you do it wrong, you go back down. And I have actually seen people be clear at the top, almost done with the game, and fall the whole way to the bottom. Believe me, that will really get you, because when you have gotten almost to the very top, you have put a lot of time and effort into it, a lot of patience, a lot of pulling your hair out. But like I say, it's one of the most challenging games you will ever attempt. It is really, really hard to do. But anyway, I just had to try to show you this. See, there's no way of getting it right there. There, I've got to get up over it and flip myself up. Flip myself. Oh no! I've got to flip myself up and. But anyway, no. No. Yeah, see, if you hook on the side like that, your best bet is to just bring yourself up on top where you can hook over it. And then, whoop. Anyway, it's a challenge. And if you go watch the video of the guy who does it in like 2 minutes, um, you will be astonished at how he goes up over that like it's nothing. And maybe you're going to learn a little bit of something from it that will help you. But anyway, for those of you who haven't seen that game yet, I had to show it to you because, like I say, I played it different times over a couple of years, and if you try it, good luck with it. Now the price of it, when I got it, my grandson bought it for me for $4.99. I see it's gone up to seven something. But for those of you who really like a challenging game, a real challenge, and are willing to keep going back and trying over and over to try to finish it, believe me, if you can finish this game, if you can get clear to the very top up in the clouds and complete this, you will have a sense of accomplishment that most games won't give you. But at any rate, I I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this and take a little break, get switched back over to Fortnite, and then I'll be back with Fortnite here in just a little bit. I hope everybody enjoyed the demonstration and like seeing me fall clear to the whoop.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Anyway, believe it or not, if you can keep your cool, it's fun. It really is. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of that. I will catch you all in a little bit. And thanks for coming in and watching. And I will end this stream and then I'll start again in a little bit. I'll get this switched back over to Fortnite. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And I will catch you all in a little bit.